Hey guys, it's Yusafa, and welcome back to Voices of the Community. Today's guest is someone who's been part of the contest since almost the very beginning of the game. Trias started his journey back in 2014 when Groot first entered the game, and like many of us, he's had his ups and downs, stepping away for a time in 2018, but then returning in 2022 with a renewed focus and sharp edge for competition. What makes Trias stand out isn't just his long history in MCOC, but the way he approaches the game. As a Dutch player, efficiency, directness, and smart resource management are second nature to him. He calls himself a low spending efficiency grinder, someone who knows how to compete at the highest levels of Alliance War and Battlegrounds without burning through his wallet. Alongside his friend King Black Sheep, Trius helped transform an alliance into a consistent Platinum 3 war contender, proving that leadership, strategy, and smart planning can rival brute force spending. And while he plays for progression, he also carries the perspective of someone who values community and teamwork, building small but strong circles where players push each other to be better. In this episode, we'll explore Trius's unique journey, from his early days in the contest to his philosophy on efficiency, to his thoughts on Kabam balancing, event design, and where the game goes from here. This is the story of a grinder, a leader, and a player who's built his own path in the contest. Please welcome Trius. Hey guys, it's Yusafa back, and I'm really excited for my next interviewee. It's Trius. Trius, how about you give a quick introduction of yourself?
Hi, I'm Trius. I am an officer in the Alliance Sentinels. I am 28 years old. I've been playing this game for about, 10 years. I've had a little break of about 3 years, but then came back and, built my account back up again.
Right now, in our pre-work before this interview, you mentioned that you started back in 2014, right when Groot was released, and then you played for a while for 4 years, and then you sold all your champions in 2018. What was that about?
Yeah. Yeah, so I wanted to leave and I wanted to do like cold turkey. Like, I need to stop completely. And back then we could sell champs. So I sold all my 3 stars, all my 2 stars, all my 4 stars. So I was like, oh yeah, okay, this account is pretty bad. 6 stars were, I think they were up and coming. I believe I had like a 6 star Drax, and I was like, why am I so unlucky?
Mhm.
Um, kind of like that, and then I was like, I need to quit. Like, this is asking too much, because then I was grinding arenas as well, like
Yep.
continuously trying to get the new champ. um but yeah, no, it was better back then to quit.
Right. So you sold all of your champs. You're like, you know what? I'm just going to make a clean break. I'm never coming back. I'm going to sell all my champs, and this is going to force me to stay away. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And then and then you broke down and you came back to the game back in 2022.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
How'd that work?
It's like a drug. Yeah, it's like a drug. So I came back and then I felt the pressure of an alliance. So I didn't want to go into an alliance. So I was in an alliance by myself for about a year, I
Okay.
would say. And yeah, about a year. And then the 7 stars came out. And I wasn't in an alliance, and I saw these videos from like on YouTube, and I was like, I got such big FOMO because I couldn't participate. I couldn't get the 7 stars, and then I was like, oh, why am I not in an alliance? Like, this is not fun.
Yep.
So then I joined an alliance, and we took leadership of the alliance, and then we built it up to a Plat 3 War Alliance for about 2 years now.
Okay.
And yeah, we've been steady. Well, we've been high up in like Banquet. We have been
Yep.
high up in Battlegrounds a couple of times. We have like people like Nick136 in our alliance. We have
Oh,
Zap, who
Nick's in your
always
alliance.
places in C4. So yeah, we have a couple of cool guys in the alliance, and a lot of them, like around 20, have been with us for more than a year, maybe more than 2 years. So yeah, it's been a good group, that's
That's
for sure.
that's great. And earlier you said we, and I'm assuming you're talking about King Black Sheep that you joined.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you and King built up the alliance and the other people in the alliance, of course. But you are now a consistent Plat 3 alliance. That's awesome, man. Would you say that your alliance
Yeah.
focuses on mostly alliance war or across all the game modes in the game?
Yeah, mostly Alliance War. We actually
Okay.
don't care at all about AQ.
Okay.
So
Right. Yep.
therefore also we don't care about Prestige.
Okay.
Um, that might change with upcoming plans, but
Okay.
we'll see. But for now, we don't really care about AQ. It's too much of a job, a task
Right.
every day to ask from people instead of like talk about war and then figuring out what kind of champs are good to use, etc., etc. It's more like I don't know. There's more fun interactions with war, and
Right.
yes, there is a kind of pressure, but not too much. And then Battlegrounds, a lot of us just like Battlegrounds. We
Right.
just like the new champs. We like the competition, and yeah, help each other out to become better and better.
Now, for viewers of the interview, they may be able to tell that you have a little bit of an accent. You are from the Netherlands, correct? Correct.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm Dutch. I'm European.
Okay. So you being Dutch, how and it's an artifact of where you grow up, where you brought up, your culture. How has being Dutch, uh, with your emphasis on efficiency, directness, and low spending, shaped your MCOC playstyle?
Well, so I'm not a will at all.
Okay.
I don't like to spend. Um, I try to be as efficient as possible. So every resource that goes into my account, I look how I can spend it in the best way.
Yeah.
So every time there's a store update, I go into my Excel and I figure out, oh, what's smart to buy, where do I put my account towards,
Yep.
and that pushed me. I right now have like more than 50 rank threes, more than 50 rank twos, about 10, 11 rank fours. So yeah, pretty stacked account for someone that spends probably like $20 per month on the game.
Right. Have you ever
So
played have you ever played any other video game before, for this length of time, or is MCOC pretty much your mainstay?
this length of time, no.
Right.
Well, maybe I guess Pokemon because I grew up with Pokemon,
Right.
but like the Pokemon games in general.
Yeah.
But other stuff, no, not the length of time.
It's funny that so you brought up, you have a spreadsheet that you use to track the resources
Yeah, yeah.
and ranking up. I do the same, and I know
Mhm,
there's people all across this community who try to be as efficient with their resources as possible to rank their
mhm.
champs as efficiently as possible. And I have never seen in another video game anybody talking about using spreadsheets
Nope.
as much as we do.
No, it's pretty strange
Yeah.
actually. If you
Yeah.
think about it, it's pretty strange. But I do think that a lot of us are, well, free to play or spend just a little bit.
Yep.
And we just try to be smart with the stuff that we get.
Yep.
Like not,
Absolutely. So you called yourself
yeah, how,
a low spending efficiency grinder.
mhm,
How do you
mhm.
balance competing in high levels of plat war, and Mysterium and Battlegrounds without that heavy spending?
So yeah, it is really hoarding your resources sometimes. So if we talk about Battlegrounds, right now I'm in C6. I'm 300 points C6.
Okay.
Very proud of that actually. I wanna end on Celestial this time. But how I think I got here is because I didn't open any Titans
Yep.
from February until the last Titan rollover because I knew it would be good. I knew it would be really really good. Like the amount of champs that I wouldn't have for my account would would be a lot, like more than half I wouldn't have at all.
Yep.
So then I would try to get them, and I got Spider Woman, Cassandra, from the top of my head, uh, I don't know, High Evo, like all the good champs. I got them because I opened like until now 29 Titans.
Well, yeah.
So yeah, I opened a lot of them. So I got all the new goodies, And then all the rank ups I hoarded
Yep.
because I knew, oh, I'm going to get the new champs, so I can put them as rank fours. So that's exactly what I did.
Dude, I admire people like you. I am not that way. Whenever I get enough resources to rank up a champion, I pick the best one in my current
Mhm.
roster and send up to rank 4. So good on you. I admire that greatly because I just have no patience with regards to having resources. It's a very smart way to do it, very cheap way to do it. So good on you.
And then I also want to say one thing about the Mysterium.
Yep.
So in the summer, I only had 4 rank 4s because I was keeping my rank 4 resources,
Yep.
and exactly at that moment, I got 2 Mysterium placements. So it doesn't really matter too much what your account size is. If you have enough rank 3s, you can still beat the people with rank 4s.
Yep.
But right now, with the exclusive champs and the signature stones, those are actually more important to have. So that's why I tell my alliance mates focus on those days like Omega days,
Yep.
Christmas, with the new exclusive champs, like Deadpool X Force. He has been such a good champ.
Right.
Sentinel, such a good champ. Future Ant-Man, Nick Fury, Dark Phoenix,
Dark
like
Phoenix.
those champs, we're so happy that we got him because
Torch.
those give us the wins.
Yep.
Torch was very hard for me to pass
Yep.
because I couldn't spend. I didn't have enough units
Yep.
because I spent them all on the Heart of Fire. So I couldn't go for Torch. What was FOMO? But I don't want to spend my money. Like I don't want to spend so much money on a mobile game. Like
Yep.
in my eyes, that's very weird to do.
Yep.
But yeah, Torch has been a ban. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's a straight up ban. So speaking of uh, the exclusive champions and going after feature crystals and the Titan hoarding all the Titan crystals,
Mhm,
recently in the past month, Kabam has been addressing a potential nerf for Spider Woman, and
mhm.
it made a lot of headlines in the community. What were y'all's initial feelings on the Spider Woman nerf that they originally sent out?
Okay, my point of view.
Yep.
Um, okay, good that Ensnare's gone
Okay.
because it is so annoying. Also, I think that if a game developer makes a choice or a game team makes a choice to nerf a champ, it is with good reasons.
Okay.
And we had a lot of time to use the champ while it's overpowered in the game.
Okay.
So because the update is only coming in January, so we had Spider Woman for what is it, like 10 months
Yep.
or something, like eight months, 10 months. Like it's insane how long we had the OP champ, and but the only thing was that they worded it like, oh, we're gonna make her less good on defense, but it also affects her on offense,
Yep.
and that's where I feel like the communication made a mistake.
Okay.
Um, but I think that in general, we should sometimes look at it as how much value did we get out of the champ in time
Okay.
instead of oh, I want OP champs
Right.
because I have a rank 4 Sig 120 Spider Woman, but I am not really mad about the change because I can still use her up until January, and when that change comes, she's not bad. She's still
Right.
good.
Right.
They're just taking away this little thing that yes makes her OP because she can take bullseyes. Like she can take Yelena. She can take like crazy matchups
Yeah. She can
that
take her.
she
She can take herself too. So.
yeah, like it's she's not supposed to do that, but okay, like we'll see what the changes are. And well, to be fair, she's the one champ I die the most to in Battlegrounds because
Right.
that evade takes me, that ensnare just takes away my abilities. I don't know what it's going to do.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same with the luck base with Domino. Like sometimes you don't know what it's going to do, and it evades you, and then you're taking a whole combo with a special, and you're dead. Like that's not fun to me.
So you're accepting this rebalance as kind of just the natural evolution of game. It happens in these video
Yeah.
games. Be happy for the time that we got to use her at this current state, and she's moving from one of the strongest science champions out there to one of the strongest science champions out there. So even after the change, she still will be a great champion.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Like she's not bad.
right.
So I feel like a lot of people are mad about, oh, she's getting a nerf. Yeah, she's getting a nerf because she's too good. Oh, now we're comparing her to Serpent. Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
that's fine. Serpent was a year ago as well or more. We have had so many Serpent counters as well, but also my profile pick Mojo takes Serpent. Did
yep,
anyone talk about Mojo in the first half a year? No,
right. We
because
have
people didn't know.
we have a guy in our alliance, Andrew the Rough, who
Mhm.
really loves Mojo, and he takes him in war every time against fights he shouldn't be taking him against, and he does a
Yeah, me
fantastic
too.
job. Mojo is a great champion for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so yesterday we had a Kabam live stream
Hmm.
where they went over the initial dev diary that was put out a couple days ago about the changes to the game that are coming, like with EQ and Battlegrounds, the Elders marks, and then also additional internal review before releasing champs. Um, One of the things that they did point out during that live stream was that Kabam is reducing the classic EQ difficulty and adding an Elder difficulty for Cavalier and Thronebreaker players. As someone who's efficient and competitive in your Plat 3 Alliance, do you see this as a win for the casuals or just more busy work for the end gamers?
So for us that we have to do classic, and then
Yeah,
for the lower progressive that they need to do elder now as well,
yep,
if they want to have good rewards.
yep,
Yeah, well, if there's more to do, it costs more time. So it all depends on how much time do you have, and a lot of players already think it's too much because if we look at the help pools, the biggest problem was the help pools are too much,
yeah,
and the attack is too much. Well, yeah, because it takes too much time. We can deal with it. We have OP champs. We can deal with it. We get a lot of boosts. We get a lot of revives. We get a lot of health potions, all from the game. So
yep.
we can do it, but it takes so much time, and that is probably what we're more aware of these days.
So,
Because
yeah,
hey, we're not in Corona time anymore. We're not all sitting inside and watching at our screens.
yep. Now they did promise. It wasn't during the live stream, I don't think, but it was in a subsequent dev diary. They did promise to eventually let Valiant players
Mhm.
skip Classic. Do you think
Yeah, yeah,
this is a good decision, or do you think it's
yeah.
too? Yeah,
Very good decision.
yeah. I absolutely.
Because
Yeah,
it's useless for most high valiant players. It's completely useless. Like you're just going through it, just oh nice, this is the boss. Then I'm gonna fight. That's the only important champ basically in the whole quest.
yep,
And then you're just going through it because you must do it. It's like a task. Like the same like why we don't play AQ. It's a task. It's something you have to do over and over and over. It's not fun.
yep. All right. So back to Battlegrounds.
Hmm.
You're in C6 now, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
I don't think I've picked up Battlegrounds since the meta changed. But the change in the Elders marks. Do you think that was a good move with allowing people to trade in their energy for those Elders marks to use in BG competition?
Yeah, I think it's good because some people don't really care about doing daily quests or they rush through monthly quests and or the EQ,
Yeah,
and then they have all this energy expiring basically
yeah,
because sometimes they cannot play the battlegrounds.
right.
So then you can turn it in for elder marks for a future experience. So yeah, I think it's good.
Yeah,
I am wondering what they're going to do with like solo events or whatever, because there is a solo event coming
yep.
for Battlegrounds.
The
So I'm
unranked.
curious to
Yep.
see.
Yeah,
Yeah, so that's why I'm curious to see what that is going to be. But yeah, I think for the energy aspect of it, yeah, it's good for
yeah.
sure.
Let's talk about unranked battlegrounds that they announced. Now, I also am a little concerned with regards to how that's going to work into the environment. If the daily or periodic rewards can either come from ranked battlegrounds or unranked battlegrounds.
Hmm.
I am worried that the mid to smaller accounts are going to migrate to the unranked
Hmm.
battlegrounds,
100%.
which will leave nothing but really high competition within the ranked. Now that's good for people who love competition, but people who are just trying to casually meet their milestones,
Hmm.
that may be. I don't know how it's going to work. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah. No, I totally agree.
Yeah.
Um, like I totally agree with the competition feeling as well. Like if you think about low Valiant players, they cannot compete at all.
Yep.
Not at all. Like it's impossible. Like I said, yeah, a rank 3 can beat a rank 4, but a rank 2 beating a rank 4, the chances are low.
Right.
Or you will take such a long time. Some players take 6 stars. I see them also in C6. Those guys are very, very skilled. I have to say that. Good job on them.
Yep.
Um, but overall, most players, kind of casual players, I don't see them ever getting higher up.
Yeah. They also talked yesterday in the live stream something about first appearance champions. So essentially, cosmetics which don't add power to the individual champions. What are your feelings on
Mhm.
those?
I don't care.
Okay. All right.
So for me, it's kind of funny. I have a so you get notifications in
Yep.
your for your profile. I have 920
Are
notifications
you
right now.
serious?
I am collecting all the notifications because I don't care about titles. I don't care about banners, nothing.
Profile pics.
I
Yeah.
don't, yeah, I don't care about profile pics. I don't care about cosmetics.
Yep.
If people care, and a lot of people care in the world, good for you.
Yep.
Do I find it? I think they gave an example about killing Deadless Thanos within the first week,
Yep.
and that you can see, oh, I got Deadless Thanos in the first week. I do think that is pretty cool because that shows effort.
Right.
Like, oh, you went in immediately. And also for me personally, I loved when Necropolis came out and we had a group of guys in the alliance and we just helped each other out to figure out, oh, how can we do this fight, how can we do that fight, and oh, where can we grind revives, and how can we be as efficient as possible without low spend.
Yeah.
um, and that was for me the most fun time I've had in MCOC. So if they can bring back that type of competition, yeah, that would be cool. That
Or
would be
it
cool.
was. I mean, what you liked about it so much was working with your friends in determining
Yeah.
the answer or how to solve this puzzle that was laid before you,
Mhm.
and that was what was
Mhm.
fun. It was the community that you had put around yourself, the micro community, to solve that puzzle, and that's what was enjoyable to you.
Exactly.
Yeah, that no, I
Yeah, exactly.
100% understand and agree. Now, if with you being a low spender in this game in a competitive alliance, uh, is and if the first appearance champions and cosmetics is not for you. Can you think of any other way that Kabam could entice a low spender like yourself to spending more? Or do you think that, or are there any examples that you can think of? Because that is really what their goal
Oh yeah.
is. They're trying to get the non
Oh yeah.
spenders to spend.
Oh yeah. Easy. What they just did with the samurai. How do you call it?
Silver Samurai, Sword and Stone.
Yeah, like the track system in the store.
Yep,
Of You could get for like $10 a tier 7 basic.
yep. So
Yeah,
it's
that's really good.
it's expanding the track in the web store. Yeah. So you think that's
For
the
like the lower amounts, just something spicy.
yep.
I would spend 10 euros, 20 euros, maybe go up to like 50 to 70 euros maximum on like a sale. Like that's the absolute max for me.
Right.
Um,
So keep the
because I
big rewards lower level, lower threshold to get.
I would I would well yes and no. Like of course whales want something for their money. Like
Right.
if it's gonna be good, then shit, then good.
Yep.
You're not gonna buy it because you see the big gap in the middle. So there needs to be a good balance of good and then less good, less for whales to also keep being motivated to buy it.
Yep.
But for me as a low spender, that's exactly how I got Dark Phoenix. Because I just needed a little push and I saw, oh, I can get a rank 4 for 30 bucks just to spend 30 bucks. And
Yep.
then I got the rank 4 and then I was like, oh, do I spend I don't know how much it was, but like, oh, do I spend like another 30 bucks for Dark Phoenix? Oh, do I do it? Do I do it? And I did it because it's an exclusive champ.
Yep.
So it's something good for just a small amount. But then that was because of the something good was in the top quickly after each other. So it was like 30 bucks and then 30 bucks, 30 bucks, and then you got like 100 SIGs, rank 4, and an exclusive champ. Yeah, that is motivating for me. But I also had before I already spent like I don't know 24k units
Yep.
that I grinded in the game. So I already spent a little bit from in-game money and then my real life money. So that's how I went with it went about it.
Right. What
Um,
what is your and I'm
but
sorry if this is too personal, but what does your girlfriend think about you spending on this game, this mobile game that we love so much?
she doesn't really care because it's just a couple of bucks.
Right. Right.
If we go out for dinner here in the Netherlands, it's like for two people, it's already 80 bucks for or 100 bucks for like a good dinner.
Right.
So that's more,
Right.
that's more money. But then I am buying also for an experience, someone else to cook for me, and etc. etc. So
Yep.
it's a different perspective. And if I spend on a game, I'm basically spending um, to play with something for an X amount of time.
Okay. So you
That's
see,
how I look.
yeah. So you see it more as like a transactional relationship. You buy something
Oh yeah,
in order to get the experience of playing it for a period of time.
for sure,
All right.
for sure.
Um. So I don't think we've really talked about it, but over the past month and a half, Kabam has admitted that it probably wasn't the best month that they had since the game was the inception of the game. What's your attitude right now? Are you happy with the game? You still having fun, or are you starting to get more of on the fence of uncertainty?
I'm still having fun.
Okay.
I actually am a little bit upset about a lot of content creators
Okay.
because everything is brought in a very negative light.
Yep.
A lot of negative wording, a lot of well, just negativity in general. And I feel like we are don't want to go too deep into this, but I feel like we are taking our real life motivations into our game.
Okay.
And across the world, Europe, America, Canada, there's a lot of political issues. And I feel like we are bringing that to the game.
Okay.
And is Kabam making a lot of bad choices? And are they also not using the right words in some cases? Yes, for sure. They messed up even with the compensation again. Like they keep making mistakes,
Yep.
but isn't that what we kind of know? Like, isn't that what we kind of used to by now from Kabam? Like, there's a lot of mistakes because they do a lot. They
Yep.
try to do so much, And I would actually want to say that I'm very grateful for what they do. They bring out 2 champs every month. They try to make a lot of good content, big content. And I feel like we are kind of used to getting it now.
Yeah.
But it's very, very hard and special to do so. Like if we look at champs that we had 4 years ago, 5 years ago, they weren't as complex as they are right now.
Yep.
And why are they complex? Because we need more and more and more because the game is going for way longer than they expected it to go for.
Right.
Like they were not anticipating 7 stars. They did not have that in mind when they made this game in the beginning. So I am only glad that we can enjoy Marvel and we can enjoy the community that we have built for so long. And yes, we need to say to them, hey, you're not doing a good job. But also look at yourself and the way you are saying it. Because let's talk about this. DLL was getting a lot of heat. Is he sometimes saying things in a way that can be very
Confrontational,
um,
direct. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
yeah. Yes, for sure. But we also knew we had that in the past with Kebab Mike.
Yep.
He also said a lot of things that were were sometimes not okay to say. Um, and I think that again, there's a middle ground. There's always a middle ground, but we need to be respectful to one another, and we need to see what the good things are, and yes, also what the bad things are.
Yep.
And we can say those bad things, and we can hope that the community managers are listening to us. And right now, because there's a lot of voices in the community on YouTube, mostly that have very, very let's call it big mouths.
Boy, I'm gonna get
And
some great.
they're
I'm gonna get some great comments on this video, Trius.
oh yeah, that's totally fine. That's
Yeah.
that's totally totally fine. But they have a lot of things to say, and that's all good.
Yep.
You know, that's all good and all fine. But do it in a respectful way, please.
Yeah. No, I appreciate. Yeah, I
And
appreciate those
yeah,
thoughts. I
yeah.
mean, you're definitely a breath of fresh air and very glasses half full sort of guy. So I do appreciate that,
Mhm,
and I agree. I mean, you go to the YouTube search algorithm and you look for MCOC videos that pop up, and 95% of
mhm.
them are negative and have been for quite a while.
Yep.
I completely,
Drama gets paid.
a lot of drama, a lot of uh, game's broken. Kabam needs to do something. Blah blah blah. Yeah, for at least the
Mhm.
past month, it has just been it's been brutal. Um,
Yeah.
all right. So next question would be, so you've played since 2014 with a break,
Mhm, mhm.
and you're currently an active player, low spin grinder in a competitive alliance. Do you think MCOC has another decade in it, or are we closer to the end game of the content itself?
Hmm. Decade is a long
A
time.
decade is a long. Hey man, it's been 11 years so far
Mm.
though.
Yeah, 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 that's true.
Yeah.
But I would have to say I don't want to see 8 stars. I want to see something new
Okay.
because it's kind of what's the English word, like repetitive.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, okay,
It.
now 8 stars come, like it's the same thing over and over again. And
Yeah.
come on, you know, like I want to see something new. If it comes, I want to see something new instead of 8 stars.
The metaphor that I like using is that it's a treadmill that you keep on running and it just never stops. You know,
Mhm.
four
Yeah.
stars went into 5 stars, 5 stars, 6 stars, 6 stars, and 7 stars, and then if what's next is 8 stars, which is coming sooner rather than you think, I bet, because of the progression that we've
Mhm.
reached over the past couple of years. I mean, do we get off this treadmill at some point, or is that what this game is? It's just a constant grind treadmill. You never get off.
Yeah, I totally agree, and I don't exactly know where it's going to go.
Yeah.
Am I still having fun? Yes. Am I still willing to spend a little bit every month? Yes. Do I think there are a couple of problems in the game. Yes, the AI for sure, the lag issues, the server issues, like of course. And I think, in my point of view, I would say get rid of the back issues. Get rid of, maybe I'm not controversial again. Get rid of incursions. Who cares about incursions?
Mm,
We're only doing it because it has rewards in it that is for the end game, and that's why we play it.
yeah.
Otherwise, not at all.
I mean,
Because right
yeah.
now, no one does incursions in my alliance or anyone that I speak to in the community because it has nothing. It has 6-star rewards.
Yep.
So why would you do it?
Right. No, exactly. Yeah. I mean, incursions, those back issues, um, I mean, they're useless. Now, actually, when I went to Vancouver last year and talked to the developers,
Mhm.
I was surprised because everybody, all the content creators that were in the room, I mean, we were all in-game players essentially. We
Mhm.
go in and we say, "Hey, just get rid of arena. Nobody does arena anymore." And they actually said, "Well, actually, we look at the data
Yeah,
and we see that
yeah.
arena is still one of the main played games or game modes
Oh yeah, for sure.
of non end game players. Like there is a vast
Yeah,
majority of players that play arena. It's just not you guys. You guys don't realize it's not. So
yeah,
maybe it's the
sure.
same with incursions. Maybe some people play incursions that we don't know about. I
That's
don't know.
true. Completely true.
Yeah.
That could be. I think they are not efficient if that's the case,
Yeah,
because there are better rewards in other areas of the game.
yeah,
But
I agree. Yeah,
yeah, that could be. But what I'm trying to say is like they have so much to focus on,
yeah,
and then they get pressure from Netmarble to do more and more.
yeah,
And I can understand. Like uh, they brought the game to PC. They tried something with the Doom Cycle event, what most of us also didn't really like.
yeah,
Um, they tried here and there other stuff, and I totally agree that they need to try stuff because they want to keep the game going and going.
yeah,
Then it cannot be repetitive all the time. So I do agree that they need to try things out. But if something is a little bit boring, or if something is um, not the part
yeah,
to what we are expecting from them, a lot of negativity comes into the game.
yeah. Trash, tra-
And the content.
trash it and move on.
Sorry.
Trash it and move on.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And I don't like that type of mentality at all. It that creates burnout for a lot of people.
yeah.
That creates negative thoughts for a lot of people. That creates riots. That creates,
Boycotts.
again, can you say if something is bad? Yes, you can give feedback for sure. You can do it, but do it in a respectful way. And if something is not for you, then something is not for you.
Yep.
If you feel the need to do the Doom cycle because there is a Titan crystal in it, then you are making that choice. You are saying, "Oh, I don't want FOMO. I need it." You are making the choice. And of course, that's not all the time. Like sometimes you kind of need to put yourself to grind. Um, but for something like the Doom Cycle with the Titan Crystal, okay, if it's not for you, it's not for you. It was something small that they did with some units. What was good, because units is always good. Um, so I didn't see the problem. Was it fun for me? No,
Right.
but like it was fine. It was there. Okay, they tried something. They got their data. They got feedback. Okay, we don't have to bash on it.
Yeah. Move
But
on.
yeah,
All right, dude. I got one last question for you. I try to ask this
yeah,
question at
sure.
the end of every interview just to get your feedback. But I want this series, Voices of the Community, to be a long-standing series to be able to reach out to as many members of the community as possible to be able to tell their story. So what I'm asking you is, who would you like to hear from? It could be a class of player, it could be an individual player. You can name names. It could be free-to-play players. It could be casual spinners. It could be whales. Who would be most valuable for you to hear from on a next episode of Voices of the Community?
Well, I actually was expecting this question. And yes, I do agree with Brian Grant coming on. I do agree with Biz coming on, or
Yep.
like Liam, or people like that. I do totally agree.
Yep.
But if I think about community, I think about Kabam. And
Okay.
I would like a Kabam employee to be on your show and actually be confronted with positive feedback
Right.
and actually try. I don't know what they can say because, of course, they cannot say everything.
Yep.
But like a Kabam crashed, a very respectful guy.
Yep.
I would love to have to watch an interview between you and Kabam Crash for sure.
Well, Trius, you are in luck. Vancouver is happening November 6th and 7th, or 7th and 8th, I believe.
Mhm.
And I will
Mhm.
be there, and I will be there with that singular goal in mind to interview either Karate Mike or Crashed or some other Kabam developer while I am there. So
That's good.
we're gonna make that
That, that,
happen.
that sounds amazing. That sounds amazing, man.
Yep.
I can't wait for that episode.
Cool. All right, dude. So I'm gonna let you go. It's we're almost coming up on 40 minutes. But for the viewers of this episode, thank you so much for tuning in, spending your time with me and with Trius. Please hit the like and subscribe of this video. It helps the channel out and helps me bring more videos of such ilk to you all. So again, thank you guys so much, and we'll see you guys in the next one.